joined in the studio by Dr. John Kingsley Krugu, parliamentary candidate for Zebilla in the 2024 elections. Thank you very much, sir, for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year.
Many happy returns.
Right. Now, how significant is today's endorsement, to the broader happenings for the flag bearership race?
Well, I think what happened today is very significant. I mean, you are talking about 118. And each of us wrote our own names in the list to declare for Dr. Bawumia. And it is significant because we are just emerging from an election where we were elected by the polling station executive, the electoral area coordinators, and the constituency parties. And this is the bulk of the delegates that are going to vote on the 31st of January. And you would have realized that we didn't do this earlier because we had to go back to these people to say that you elected us and you put us on the ballot together with Dr. Bawumia. Should we walk away from him or you want us to still go with him? And then they said that, look, you have our mandate to go and support him. And that we as the grassroots, that is the person we are going to vote for come 31st January. And so that is why we came together today to make that very clear, that where we are now in the history of our party, we are in a very difficult position. And everybody acknowledges that. The General Secretary has made that clear that the NPP, is at a very critical moment in history. At this point, what we need is a leader who can unite the party and help us prepare for the battle ahead in 2028. So today's event is very significant.
But somebody may ask, to what end? So we have a group of candidates who were elected by delegates.
Yeah.
You were presented to Ghanaians. They rejected you. Most of you lost your seat. You couldn't go to Parliament. You lost the 2024 elections.
Yes.
The person that you presented, the person that you went to your Congress, you presented, you elected, that's Dr. Bawumia, also was rejected by Ghanaians. We are back at the same process. The same group of people who lost have been now asked by delegates that, yes, stand with him. To what end? Are we not running in circles?
No, we are not. We are not.
So what's going to happen?
Because after the 2024 elections, there has been various studies conducted. You see, if these studies had come out clearly to say that it is because of the candidates we presented, that is why we lost, then what you are saying would have but the various studies has pointed out various factors. Some of them had to do with governance decisions that were made. The people of Ghana were not happy. This is in the public domain. The likes of E-Levy, the likes of DDP, EP, and all those things made Ghanaians very angry, So, and then you also had global factors coming into play and all of that, And so this is the man that we sold to the people of Ghana. At the current political landscape in this country, if you take our current president, President Mahamudu aside, and you look at the political landscape, point to me one other single individual who stands tall as Dr. Bawumia going into 2028. And you will see that you don't have a co-equal of someone who has been in the forefront of campaigning around this country for over 16 years and has literally have a certain understanding of the dynamics in every constituency in this country. But at the same time, someone who has had the opportunity to serve as 2 terms as vice president, that gives him a certain geopolitical overview across the world. He will understand how politics, geography, economics, and all of that connect around the world. So if something happened in Berlin, he is this kind of person who can appreciate what it means for Accra, what it means for Lagos. And so you, at this point in the history of this country and in our party, this is the person who fit the ticket for 2028. And don't forget, we have a difficult election in 2028, no two ways about it. you have an incumbent government who is coming back to try and fight for a second term, even though they will not be presenting the same candidate, but they have incumbency. Our advantage is going to be that we are going to present somebody that if you ask every child today who's the vice president of Ghana, they remember Dr. Bawumia.
But really, let me find out from you, do endorsements mean anything? Do they win elections? You know, now we are looking at endorsements. Now we have prophets also coming in, giving all kinds of prophecies. Is that really the issue? Shouldn't it be about the messages that people have? Do these things really matter? Because a member of Honorable Kennedy Japon's campaign team, not to shadow things otherwise, that it doesn't matter who is endorsing you.
Well, I'm not competent enough to comment on prophecies, okay?
Yeah, so I'm just looking at generally, do these things matter?
Let me come to endorsement. It does matter. And what happened today? And I've just told you what it means, that those of us who declared our support for Dr. Bawumia, we were elected. We were not appointed. We were elected by a group of delegates at the grassroots.
But eventually rejected at the general election.
At the general election.
So you don't think you have to try someone else?
Which is a different story.
Right.
Okay, which is a different story. Let's finish 31st and January, and then let's come back to discuss that rejection you are talking about. But where we are now, it is the people who elected us who are going to cast their ballot on 31st. And until the reorganization at the local level comes to pass, these are the same people who elected us. So maybe when there is a reorganization, they will change. But these are the same people who elected us, and they have given us the command to say that, look, we want to go with Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
But what do you say to critics who think that this is just an act, you know, to just push Dr. Bawumia out there because his popularity has gone down?
Says who? Dr. Bawumia popularity has gone down.
I mean, if we look at results from 2024 elections.
Where we are now in this country, you know, he is running the government from opposition.
Really?
I'm sure you saw those videos of people arriving at the airport and using their Ghana card to pass and say, oh, thank God, thanks to Dr. Bawumia, it works. I'm sure you have heard the GRA commissioner who says that their revenue collection has improved due to digitalization, and they say, thanks to Dr. Bawumia. I'm sure you've heard that gold board, you know, whatever is happening there was his idea. The man who's running the government from opposition, popularity has not gone down. You know, we are just in a period where our party is in a difficult situation. So you see a lot of people are keeping quiet. We want to cross 31st, and then we will come back to extol the leadership qualities of Dr. Bawumia. And I'm sure by 2028, look, 2016, nobody in this country wanted to mention the name John Mahama.
Right.
Okay. By 2024, he was an angel.
So there'll be a turnaround.
Wait and see what.
Thank you very much, Dr. Krugu. We'll wait till 31st January and then look at what else comes after. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.